when the month was Shawwal, min as-sanati al-ula, the first year of the Hijrah, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam's marriage to Aisha was consummated. Radiyallahu ta'ala anha, may Allah be pleased with Aisha, wa sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and our beloved Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam married her. And Aisha at this time, her age was 9 years of age. And she is the one who spoke about it. Bukhari and Muslim both narrated in their Sahih min hadith Aisha herself. She said, تزوجني رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم, the Prophet, he married me لست سنين, when I was 6 years of age. وبنى بي, and our marriage was consummated. وأنا بنت تسع سنين, and I was 9 years of age. Then from the angle of authentication, the hadith, there is no khilaf. This is Bukhari and Muslim both narrating it. It's the highest level of authenticity. Now what some people did was they said, listen, okay, but the content of this, that the Prophet married Aisha at the age of 9. My brothers and sisters, there are a few responses inshallah ta'ala. Number one, the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam's marriage to Aisha radiyallahu ta'ala anha was a matter of revelation. It's a matter of wahi. And this is narrated by Imam al-Bukhari and Muslim. Aisha radiyallahu ta'ala anha, she mentioned, she said, قال رسول الله قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم, the Prophet, he said, أريتك, I was shown to you. Ibn Hajar, he said بضم الهمزة, أريتك, I was shown to you. I was shown in a revelation, in a dream. And the dreams of the prophets are revelation. I was shown you في المنام ثلاث ليال, 3 nights. جاءني بك الملك في سرقة, an angel came to me. Saraqa is a cloth. Min haririn, made out of silk. فيقول, he said to me all these 3 nights, هذه امرأتك, this is your wife. فأكشف عن وجهك, and I then unveil your face. فإذا هي أنت عائشة, it was you, those 3 times. فأقول, I said, إن يكو هذا من عند الله يمضيه. The Prophet, he then said, I said that this, if this is from Allah, then it's going to happen. Then the first thing we need to know is, this matter is a matter of wahi, revelation. And the one who speaks about it is speaking about a matter of revelation. Number 2, the issue of the Prophet ﷺ marrying our mother Aisha at that age is not a matter that was any of the problem at that time. Meaning the 9-year-olds of that time would reach puberty. Or even at this time we have women who reach their age, puberty at the age of 9. ولذلك الإمام البغوي رحمه الله, I read in his kitab شرح السنة, he says, لما علم أن كثيرا من نساء العرب يدركن إذا بلغن هذا السن. It is known, he said, that many women at the time, they would reach age of puberty at 9. ولذلك Aisha herself رضي الله تعالى عنها hinted this. She said, إذا بلغت الجارية 9 سنين, if the woman reaches the age of 9, فهي امرأة, she's a woman. If she reaches age of 9, she was a woman, she was considered a woman, يعني she reached puberty. And Imam al-Bayhaqi expanded on what she meant by a woman. He said, أي يعني, she meant حاضت. Many of the scholars, they use the marriage of the Prophet to Aisha radiallahu anha to mention the youngest a woman can be to reach puberty. Many of the fuqaha, they mention it. And they say that a woman's youngest age that she could reach puberty is at the age of 9. And Al-Imam Al-Shafi'i rahimahullah ta'ala, he mentioned that a lot of women from Tahama, the tribe of Tahama, Al-Imam Al-Shafi'i, they reached puberty at the age of 9, that he saw himself. Okay? And I think it's a scientifically, it's a matter ma'loom, it's all known. Now the question is, the Prophet, he had enemies at his time. The Prophet married Aisha 2 years before he migrated to the city of Medina. صح? Before he migrated, 2 years before. Quraysh were living in Mecca. Why didn't they make this an issue? Why didn't they criticize him for this, if this was a bad thing? They didn't leave anything. Everything that they could criticize him for, shame him for, ridicule him for, salawatullah wa salam alayhi, they would have directed it at him. No one ever said anything about him. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Not only that, the Prophet went then to Medina, and now he consummated that marriage. Salawatullah wa salam alayhi, Medina. And in Medina there were munafiqun, hypocrites. There were the 3 tribes of the Jews who didn't like the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and none of them used this to attack the Prophet's character and personality. So it's a deficiency in reality to do what? To take something from the context and the historical reality of that time and then try to drive it and bring it to a time like this where things may have changed, or the urf and the norms of the people may have changed. Right or wrong is not the point, but the urf has changed. To use that is incorrect. In Europe, not very long ago, it was legal to marry at the age of 12, 11, and in some places in the world it was permitted for you to marry even younger than a 9-year-old. Are we all together, brothers? So this issue, no one attacked the Prophet ﷺ for. And this was very common amongst the Arabs of that time. That's why they saw it to be normal.